Good evening. This is Kev, here to drive you crazy, and I am just here to do another quick update video. Haven't done one in almost 2 weeks since basically my birthday. Haven't had that much happening, but happy enough to say, at least for today, I have finally received my second vaccination shot. It was actually supposed to be scheduled for October 7th, but I was lucky enough to have basically my wife give me an opportunity to have it today. So as officially today, I have my full vaccination done. My card is completed, and really from this point forth, there's a lot more things that is still need to be taken care of. I actually have not yet received my 13A visa in my passport for my new ACRI card, but at the exact same time, we'll still be working that kind of stuff out. But one of the biggest things for at least with this vaccination card finally being completed is the potential for us to be able to go on a vacation that my wife actually has been trying to see if we could work on. There is a lot of extra things that are going to have to be taken care of now for that, especially for the fact that I have found out that there is a lot more steps that are necessary to do any kind of traveling, and especially with how COVID has been getting kind of bad again in the Philippines, it's actually still kind of hard to actually be able to, do any kind of travel just within the Philippines in itself, let alone where we would like to try and go to, which is our international flight to go back to Hawaii. But a lot of that is still being figured out. A lot of that is still being worked on. So we'll take it day by day from that. And obviously, apologies. I'm wearing my mask right now. It's my protocol that I'm establishing with my wife because we did get the shot taken today. So we don't want to be, having any potential side effects. And then, I'm still around baby the entire day. The other family members in the other side of the house. But ultimately, this is just a quick update, letting you know what's been going on. I know I haven't, been able to really post a lot. Been taking care of this little one. She's, 10 months old now. Isn't exactly walking yet, but she can definitely stand up, take maybe 3 to 5 steps, and then either regain balance and then fall over, or just take the steps and has a little bit of a tumble. But ultimately, she is growing up pretty fast. I'm recalling back to it now, at least by today, which is the 13th of September, that it is about 3 days from now will be 1 year since I actually had left my job, and ultimately leaving the job so that way I can pursue my necessary visa to be able to get here to the Philippines. And I know it's essentially about 6 weeks away, maybe even a little less than 6 weeks away by this point, maybe 5 weeks, that I will actually have been here in the Philippines for 1 entire year. Having fun over there? I bet you're probably making a whole bunch of people go, what the heck is she doing? But again, this is just a little quick update video. Not that much I wanted to share on this. Just give you the guys the understanding that I do have my vaccination card completely done. The potential use for that vaccination card. Obviously, one thing I haven't really talked about on that, which is if I want to do any of the traveling, there's another process now, which some people may understand. It's called the yellow passport. And the yellow passport is basically a passport that you receive by the Bureau of Quarantine, and that Bureau of Quarantine is what ultimately shows you what kind of vaccine that you got. The vaccine that I got was the Astra, and that one is like one of those that is good for, you know, international travels. With that, I can be able to file to get this yellow passport, which is like my, you know, ticket basically upon the ticket of getting on any kind of plane, that allows me to say, hey, I am vaccinated and I can be able to travel, which ultimately is what that is all about. So that will be a process. That will be a process that I am still going to be taking care of a little bit later. You know, like I said, right now I am probably going to be focusing a little bit more on, you know, my health, because I don't know exactly how the second shot is going to affect me yet. I technically got this shot maybe about, well, less than 3 hours ago by this point, but I'm still feeling good. I know like the first vaccination really kind of backfired on me a little bit, but I kind of did that to myself to not do the proper protocol. Like they say you weren't supposed to have certain kind of drinks beforehand, and I know I had like an energy drink, and that ultimately was what was one of the things that caused me to have kind of like a breakout in rashes. Not too much on soreness. I did feel very fatigued the very next day, but they did say that the second shot was supposed to be the one that causes you the most, you know, strife. It's supposed to be the one that hits you the hardest, and according to at least the particular vaccine that I took, it's actually the one that has like the strongest potency, which is why a lot of people always say, you know, this one hits you the hardest. Other than that, once again, I kind of don't want to be rambling too much on this, just explaining that finally got this done, happy that it's done. Gotta get back to watching this one before she ends up being a little too crazy. But you want to say bye-bye to everybody? So once again, thank you very much for watching my video. Please leave a like if you appreciated this video. Leave any comments to show me any kind of support. And of course, I have my subscription button that I have popped up right over here. And once again, my name is Cab. Her name is Cabby, and I'm here to drive you crazy. Aloha, God bless, and take care.